Hey there everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I just want to say, if you have left a toxic or abusive relationship or you escaped abuse, I know how incredibly difficult and absolutely everything around you feels, even the smallest of tasks. So leaving takes so much courage and staying gone takes so much strength. And so if nobody's told you today, I'm proud of you. Okay, so let's talk about what comes next, because as liberating as it is to leave, it can also feel overwhelming. You might be asking yourself, who am I now? Where do I even start? What do I do next? And this is where creating a you-centered routine comes in. So if you're new here, my name is Beany, and I work with women who are in the exact situation as this. I coach you to recognize your own worth, into knowing how to talk to yourself, and to ultimately attract all the things that you didn't receive in your previous relationship. And one of the most important ways to get yourself unstuck is having the ability to check all of those self-care boxes in a routine, and having a routine that is centered all around you. Novel idea, right? Creating something that is you-centered. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about how those relationships change us. I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of taking your power back through structure, and exactly what a you-centered routine means and what it can do for your healing. So grab a notebook or just sit back and kind of soak it all in, because let me tell you, this one is a game changer. So let's start with what happens during a toxic or abusive relationship, because understanding the impact is key to moving forward. First of all, being in a toxic relationship can literally rewire your brain. The highs and lows of the relationship create a cycle of dopamine and cortisol, reward and stress, and it can feel like an emotional roller coaster. And this is why breaking free can be incredibly difficult. The second thing that these relationships do is they chip away at your confidence. Abusive partners chip away at your self-esteem over time. Maybe they made you doubt yourself, doubt your decisions, your abilities, or even your self-worth. And of course, it's no wonder you might feel lost or unsure of yourself at this point. The third thing that they do is toxic partners, they want to isolate you from friends and family, and they end up leaving you with zero support system. And rebuilding those connections can feel also incredibly overwhelming, but it is so important. Number 4 is independence. When you have spent so much time focusing on someone else's needs, or walking on eggshells to avoid conflicts, you may have forgotten what it feels like to prioritize yourself. So these are just a few ways that a toxic relationship can leave kind of a lasting impact. But here's the good news. A you-centered routine can help you to reverse all of that damage. And one of the biggest ways that you need to reverse that damage is being able to break a trauma bond. It's a huge hurdle after leaving a toxic relationship, breaking that bond. And these bonds are when your brain associates love with the cycle of abuse. And it ends up making it really hard to let go, even when you know that the relationship is unhealthy. But a routine helps break those bonds by replacing chaos with consistency. And instead of focusing on the emotional highs and lows of your past, you're giving your brain something new to kind of anchor to, and that is stability. Like, for example, instead of ruminating about your ex, you're going to start your day with maybe a morning walk or journaling and focusing on yourself. Instead of replaying arguments, you're going to schedule time to reconnect with old friends. Every small step you take towards structure helps your brain heal, and it rewires it for peace rather than turmoil. So let's talk about what happens when you create a routine that is all about you. First of all, time management. Without the constant drama of a toxic relationship, you're going to realize how much time you actually have to invest in yourself. A routine is going to help you make the most of it, whether that's pursuing a hobby, building a career, or just resting. A routine is also going to be really beneficial in increasing your own self-esteem. Accomplishing even the smallest of goals, like, I don't know, sticking to a bedtime or organizing your space, can help rebuild your confidence. Even the smallest of completed tasks is a reminder that you are capable and you are in control. The third thing is accountability. A routine keeps you accountable to yourself. It's a way of saying that I matter and I'm going to prioritize my own goals. Organization. Creating a routine is going to help you with your own personal organization. When your external environment is organized, your internal world starts to feel a little more manageable, whether it's meal planning or decluttering your space. Organizing is like therapy for the soul. The next thing is support and connection. Part of your routine can include reaching out to your own support system, whether that's friends or family or a coach. This helps you to feel less alone, reminds you that you are part of a community. And a little side note here is keep an open mind about what this could look like for yourself. The people that help you out may not be who you think it should be, or who you imagined it would be. So keep an open mind about what your support system looks like. Feeling less overwhelmed. When everything has a time and a place, life feels a little less chaotic. And instead of feeling like you're constantly playing catch up, you're gonna start to feel like you're kind of in control of your own story. So, how do you actually create a routine that works for you? This is how you do it. You start small and you focus on areas that matter the most to you right now. And the first thing is your morning rituals. This one habit of creating a solid morning routine for yourself that checks all of those self-care boxes is what my She's Up program is all about. It's being offered right now at a discounted rate. I put the link in the show notes for you, but begin each day with an activity that centers you, like journaling, stretching, or even enjoying your coffee in silence. This kind of sets the tone for the day. My She's Up program was created by me. When I was in the midst of all of this, it was exactly what I needed for myself to hold myself accountable, to create some time to figure out what I liked, what I didn't like, to move my body, to find a support system. So like I said, it's in the show notes and I'd love to have you check it out. After a morning ritual, the second thing that's really important is self-care time. Schedule time for self-care every day, even if it's just 15 minutes. This could be things like reading, taking a bath, or going for a walk. The third one is rebuilding connections. Dedicate time each week to connect with people who uplift you. Send a text, make a call, meet for coffee. You are responsible for creating your own tribe. And number 4 is organize your space. Spend a little bit of time each day tidying up. A clean, organized environment can do wonders for your mental clarity. Number 5 is celebrate small wins. Track your progress, celebrate every little achievement. You cooked a healthy meal, win. You made it through the day without checking social media, another win. And just like you had a morning ritual, an evening wind down. End your day with something calming, like meditation, gratitude journal, or a skincare routine. It's a way of kind of telling yourself that I deserve this moment of peace. Okay, so why is it so important to focus on you? Here's the thing. After leaving a toxic relationship, it's easy to fall into the trap of putting everyone else first or feeling like you have to prove your worth to the world. But the truth is, you've already proven your strength by walking away. A you-centered routine is about reclaiming your independence, rebuilding your self-esteem, reminding yourself that you matter. It's about shifting the focus back to where it belongs, on your healing, on your happiness, and on your future. So if you are feeling overwhelmed or unsure of where to start, I understand. It's exactly how I felt and why I created the She's Up program. This is a program that focuses on you starting small, catering it to your own lifestyle, and it even has some principles in there for you to kind of keep yourself accountable. I have also included 12 free trainings that are going to help you to begin to make an impactful change in your own lifestyle and your mindset. Your journey is yours, and building a routine that prioritizes you is one of the most important steps in beginning to empower yourself. Please check out the show notes or a link to the program. And of course, all my social medias are linked below as well. And if you know of anybody else that might really need to hear this, please share this with them. And of course, as always, I'm rooting for you.